Hello everyone, I'm back, and today I'm here to maximize your fear. So far, 2023 has been a year filled with many strange things caught on camera. From weird unidentified creatures to killers and to many other unexplainable phenomena. So today I decided to highlight some of the most chilling and downright horrifying things caught on camera this year. So grab your popcorn and allow your fear to be maximized as we recap the scariest clips of 2023. The following horrifying clip was uploaded to TikTok on June 5th, 2023 by The Bonehead. The footage is very disturbing. The caption states, "There are 430 abandoned flats and there is something in the window. Watch what happens."
Open. You see movement then? Move the light. Yo. Is that?
You can see the man shines his flashlight around until in the window, a strange pale face peering from behind the curtains is seen. When it notices that it's been seen, it quickly hides. If we pause the video and zoom in on the face, we can see it appears to be featureless with dark, hollow eyes. To some, it looks like someone with hospital bandages covering their face. Not much information is known about the footage, furthering the mystery. No matter what, this footage is enough to make you lose some sleep tonight. Now, this very disturbing police body cam footage has been going viral for the last couple months. The incident occurred in Orano, Minnesota. Police began to receive phone calls of a car driving around with one of its tires completely missing. Callers also reported that the back windshield was shattered, spraying glass all over the roads as it drove. A final call was eventually received reporting suspicious behavior of the driver. The vehicle stopped at a gas station and the driver got out and proceeded to throw things into the dumpster. The driver was reportedly looking around nervously and very erratically. Not too long after, police were able to locate and track down the vehicle. And here is the body cam footage of the traffic stop.
There is no tire there. Alright. There's what?
Blood all over the car.
I have a broken windshield and I'm missing a tire. The kids were shooting at my car.
Looks like blood in there.
It's not blood, it's deer meat. There's a farm around here that does deer meat and hamburgers.
Shotgun shells all over this.
Yeah. Holy we got a body. Alright, let's cover it.
The woman in the footage is 28-year-old Julissa Thaler. In the trunk of her car was the corpse of her son Eli, who was only 6 years old. Or at least part of him, because police searched the dumpster from the gas station earlier and sure enough, inside was a backpack containing more remains. Prior to this, Julissa and her husband had just been going through a custody battle for their son. Apparently, Julissa had struggles with delusions and hallucinations, and many people tried to warn the judges about this. However, they still ended up granting her full custody of their son. And then this incident only happened 6 days later. It's unknown why exactly she murdered her son, making this one of the scariest things caught on camera this year. Now, this encounter happened only 2 weeks ago. A YouTuber by the name of Urbex Hill frequently explores abandoned locations and uploads his findings. Exploring abandoned spots is always a bad idea because you never know what's hiding inside. But that's what makes it so thrilling. Now, I've actually explored some abandoned locations before and I've had some pretty crazy encounters. But this guy encountered something much different. He explored the place for a long time. Much of his footage is actually anticlimactic. That is, until he finds this rather hidden room. Deranged screams come from inside the room. The videographer flees as the man continues screaming. It's unknown who the man was or what he was doing in there. If he's hiding out in an abandoned building, he's definitely up to no good. and the way he screams can lead us to conclude that he's unhinged and deranged, some sort of psychopath hiding within the vacant walls. And if we take a look back at some of his footage, we can see that somebody was watching him earlier on. The fact that he explored that whole building without knowing some crazy man was hiding out inside is horrifying. If you ever go out exploring, be very careful and always remember the saying, curiosity killed the cat. Taking a look at a clip that will definitely shock you. It happened on May 15th, 2023, and it was posted by Hawaii Nearshore Fishing on YouTube. Take a look as a shark approaches the kayak.
Tiger shark ran me. Holy.
The shark torpedoes through the water and viciously attacks the kayak. Luckily, it lets go and swims away. It's believed the shark thought it was an animal and tried to attack it. When he realized it didn't taste very good, he backed off. Now, this encounter definitely could have turned out much worse. Luckily, the man escaped with his life, but I'm sure he took some time off of fishing for a while. This footage just came out the other day on June 7th, 2023. A father films his son who is convinced he has an imaginary friend named the Hanging Man. The Hanging Man supposedly visits him every single night while he sleeps. The child says he hangs in the corner and cries and scares him. His father overheard his child talking to himself in his bedroom one day, so he approached the bedroom and recorded this video.
Stop it.
What are you doing? Oh, really?
Yeah. He's crying and I keep saying stop it.
Is he crying?
The kid then drew a picture of what the Hanging Man looks like, and his drawing was terrifying.
So this is the photo of the hanging man he's seen in the corner of his room.
The father then erased the picture and asked him to draw the Hanging Man again.
Can you draw the hanging man for me like you did before?
No, because you'll tell me off at night.
What if I don't let him, or if you can sleep in my room? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Right, so what's these on his face?
Tears.
What's this?
String.
Oh, okay.
After quite a few incidents like this one, the father decided to move his son into another bedroom. He then installs a security camera to keep an eye on him, and you won't believe what the security camera captured. The boy is heard conversing with someone, but no one is there. Then he is seemingly pulled out of his bed. He then runs downstairs completely petrified and tells his parents what happened. They still don't know what to make of this, but one thing's for sure, the Hanging Man is real. Now, the following footage has been going viral for the last couple weeks, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard about it. It happened on May 1st, 2023. It all started when police received this phone call.
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us. I swear to God, this is not a joke.
So there's two people or two subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes.
Okay.
Like I can't explain it.
Now, this phone call is definitely chilling enough, but right before this call came through, an officer captured this on their body cam. The police then began to take this serious because they actually saw an unidentified flying object in the sky moments before the call was placed. Officers then showed up to the house to speak with the witnesses.
What'd you see?
It was like a big creature.
I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, so that's why I'm kind of curious.
That's what they say. They see like a big something with light.
What I saw right now, I do believe in it.
But then for some reason they blocked out the rest of the video. They said it was because it was private property. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I've seen lots of live PD episodes and body cam footage, and I've never seen them block out footage due to private property. This just looks super suspicious. Body cam footage is taken on private property all the time, but why was this time different? Maybe they blocked it out because it was something that humans were not supposed to see. Maybe the government wanted to keep this a secret. Along with the phone call and footage, someone else's Ring doorbell in the area captured this. You can hear as a loud crash and boom happens, confirming even more that something really did crash into the victim's yard. ABC News investigators even spoke with all of the military bases located close to the encounter, and they were all able to confirm that they were not involved. So what else could this have been? This has to be one of the most believable UFO and alien encounters ever, with substantial evidence. A man was sleeping peacefully in his hotel room when he was suddenly awoken by the sound of a strange metal tapping noise. The sound seemed to be emitting from near the door of his hotel room. He got up and flicked the lights on and got a better look, and this is what he saw. The video uploaded only a week ago by Real Horror TikTok shows some sort of long, makeshift object that is used to try to unlock and open hotel doors from the inside. The perpetrator stuck this object through the crack of the bottom of the door and attempted to open the door for a while. For some reason, the victim just begins playing with the tool, unfazed that some strange person is trying to force their way inside their room. The caption reads, "What would you do in this situation?" Personally, I would open the door and just politely tell the man to leave me alone. No, but seriously, I would definitely call the police. It's unknown if the man was ever caught. Always be aware of your surroundings. This incident happened on May 24th, 2023. A teenager from Louisiana was on the graduation cruise excursion in Nassau, Bahamas with a bunch of his friends. They had all just graduated and were on their graduation trip. They were having some fun, and the teenager in question was dared to jump off the ship into the ocean. Here is the footage.
This kid jumped off! Oh, bye-bye! That's hey, grab the buoy! Hey, the buoy! This kid's gone, bro.
The 18-year-old Cameron Robbins drifted away and disappeared into the ocean completely. Authorities were immediately contacted and they launched a massive search operation. Despite the massive searches by the US and Bahamian police, Cameron has still never been seen again. Now, this is a very sad story, and my condolences go out to the family. Some began to speculate that he got attacked by a shark because in the footage, if you look down and you look closely, you can see a shadow come up in the water. But this is just speculation, and most believe that he drowned. If any additional information is found, I will let you all know. Beware, as the following footage is very scary. This is definitely one of the scariest clips of the whole video. Not too much is known, but it appears to take place in an abandoned building. The videographers were inside when suddenly a face appears.
Who are you? Hey, let me in. What? What's wrong with you? It me. It took my daughter. Parker? Please, let me in.
The encounter is deeply unsettling. The lifeless look of the face and the way it's talking. It's enough to shake you to the core. However, it's assumed that this is just a skit. Even though it's just most likely a skit, that doesn't stop it from being absolutely terrifying. The being keeps saying things like, "It did this, it took my daughter." When it says it, it's probably referring to some sort of dark, paranormal entity. This has to be one of the most cursed videos ever released. My apologies if this one gives you nightmares. This clip comes from Fail Army. A man finds a sizable spider sitting on his wall and he doesn't know how to kill it, so he decides to grab some sort of spray and try to spray the spider, but this is what happens instead.
thing is huge.
I'm sure he regretted this decision because the spider jumps right on him. Let me know in the comments if you can figure out what type of spider it is, because that thing's pretty big. If you are not a fan of spiders, then you definitely were not a fan of this segment. So let's go to the next. Now, I was laying in bed scrolling through TikTok the other day, and I stumbled upon this video on my For You page, and I decided I need to share it in a video. I'm just gonna let the footage speak for itself. This incident happened on June 1st. Police were making a routine traffic stop in Georgia when suddenly a car comes speeding through and it completely ramps the back of the tow truck. The vehicle reportedly went airborne, flying about 120 feet before striking another vehicle as it landed. Luckily, everybody lived, including the driver. It's unknown how this happened, but it's believed that it was completely unintentional. However, I know we've all had those intrusive thoughts to ramp one of those trucks, but to see it happen in real life is shocking and completely wild. Taking a look at another Fail Army clip. This one is scary but also completely awesome. People were gathered around spectating as a volcano began to erupt. Making the moment way more amazing, a lightning bolt comes down out of nowhere, out of the sky, and strikes the volcano.
Oh, my GoPro's. Oh. Yes.
Now this is something you only see in a movie. The odds of catching something like this on camera in real life have to be unbelievably slim. A volcanic eruption is a rare enough phenomenon, but lightning at the same exact time?
Oh, my GoPro's.
Definitely an unbelievable capture, and it really makes you realize and appreciate how crazy and dangerous Mother Nature can be. An Australian man and a couple of his friends were at a remote river. They brought along a rope in hopes to make a makeshift rope swing. They found a perfect spot and they tied the rope around the tree, but as soon as the first person swings and jumps into the water, that's when they realized it wasn't the perfect spot at all. But it was too late. The man lands right next to a massive crocodile. The crocodile thankfully missed its bite. The man, who was in shock at what just happened, immediately flees and swims as fast as he can back to shore without incident. He somehow leaves this incident completely unharmed. Imagine what would have happened if the crocodile didn't miss its bite. Crocodiles usually strike with almost perfect precision, rarely missing attacks like this one. This man beat the odds and lives to tell the tale. Speaking of Mother Nature, this is another pretty rare spectacle. Have you ever heard of a dust devil? A dust devil is a short-lived whirlwind that is generally pretty small but powerful. Like I say with a lot of these natural disasters, size doesn't always matter. Dust devils can be pretty powerful and destructive. Here is footage of one of these dustnados or dust devils occurring at a baseball field. You can see as it twirls and throws chairs with ease. This could be very dangerous, as one of these chairs or flying objects could strike someone in the head and cause some serious damage. Though most of the time these don't cause much serious damage, they definitely have the potential for causing harm. They're pretty much tornadoes' younger brothers, and we all know how dangerous tornadoes can be, taking thousands of lives every year. But it's almost cool to see a less dangerous tornado. Definitely very fascinating. I hope you all enjoyed the scariest clips caught on camera of 2023. Alright, I think that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, go ahead and smash the like button's mom. Let's aim for 2,000 likes for another one of these scary caught on camera videos. And if you want to get to know me more, or you want to see more of my spooky content, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Maxwell Fear, or you can go ahead and follow me on TikTok, Maximum Fear. And be sure to subscribe to the channel because only 4% of you guys who watch my videos are subscribed, and be sure to hit that bell as well so you don't miss when I upload. Alright, I hope your fear was maximized. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.